All right, so looks like we got some good news after all. And I'll explain what I mean by the good news. Now, this is a good start, and to me, it's a good news that President Joe Biden, it's and his administration, it's looking into the semiconductor shortage, which is created by AMD, which also powers up the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. And this is, quote unquote, the reason for the shortage. Now, the whole point here for Biden administration is to look into this. They're going to start investigation pretty soon to look into this, whether or not it's true. Are they really telling the truth? Is there really a shortage, etc., etc.? And this is a good start. And the reason why this is a good start to me is because this will put a lot of pressure on Lisa Su, AMD. She's the CEO of AMD. This will put a lot of pressure onto her, and this will also put a lot of pressure onto Sony and Microsoft. And we'll see what's gonna happen in the next couple of months. But let me read this article for you really quick before I give you my opinions on it. So let's go ahead. Let's read this. I'm gonna highlight this, and I'll read it for you. A semiconductor shortage brought on by ongoing COVID-19 pandemic is beginning to become detrimental to a wide range of industries, prompting President Biden to launch an investigation into how it can be resolved. President Biden is expected to sign an executive order today that will kick off 100-day review of semiconductor production pipeline so that alternatives and strategies can be formulated to elevate its effect on American economy. This follows a collective call from companies such as Apple, Sony, AMD, Qualcomm for the president to take notice on shortage and what it might mean for economy in the short and long term. Semiconductors play a critical role in enabling the products and services that fuel our economy, contribute to the American innovation, and enhance our national security. The group said in a letter to President last week, given the central role of semiconductors, strengthening the U.S. position in semiconductor research, design, and manufacturing, it's a national priority. The shortage, it's a major reason behind stock issues for electronics such as the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, as well as computer components such as GPUs, laptops, and more. It become so widespread that even the automotive car industries is now struggling with electric vehicles requiring a large portion of supply too. The executive order isn't limited to semiconductors either, with President Biden also launching investigations into defense, public health, biological preparedness, information communication technology, transportation, and energy and food production sectors. Good. This is good, man. This is really good that our president of the United States, 46th president, Joe Biden, is really taking this seriously, and because it's important. As you just heard me read this article from Gamespot, it's important because this is what drives our economy. This is what creates jobs. This is what get the surplus up instead of the deficit. So I'm really glad that he's looking into this. There's going to be a 100-day review investigation into this to see if it's true, if there is some sort of a foul play here or something shady going on. This will also break the ice on some other things. I think him doing this will also break the ice on maybe the scalpers issue. I know that this is not regarding scalpers. This is regarding the shortage of this semiconductor. But I think this will eventually put some pressure on Sony, Microsoft, and AMD to maybe do something about the scalpers problem. Because let's be honest, consumer rights are very important, and President Joe Biden might look into consumer rights. We have a protection law that protects us called the Consumers' Rights. And if our consumer rights are being violated here in North America, which they are by these scalpers, it's possible that Joe Biden might sign some kind of executive decision, pass it to the Congress and the justice system to pass on the new law that will forbid scalpers from operating the business here in North America, meaning they cannot sell here in North America. And that could also be a good news if he does that. But I think this is breaking the ice. I think this will put some pressure onto Sony, Microsoft, and AMD, and putting this kind of pressure, I think it's a good thing, you know. So if there was a foul play, if there was something shady going on, I don't want to judge here. Maybe it was the COVID-19, you know, because, you know, a lot of people are laid off, you know, they can't work, etc., etc. So I don't want to prejudge this. You know, let's first get all the facts. Let's see what happened. But hey, this is a good start that the President Biden is doing something about it. This is a good news. You know, this gives me hope. What I'm trying to say, this gives me hope. But the scalpers problem, it's still a problem. And I hope that the Biden administration will look into the scalpers problem as well. This is why I keep telling you guys, you need to write to your congressman. All right? Your state representative congressman, write a letter. Every state has a congressman, multiple congressmen. Write a letter to your congressman in your state, and they will take notice of this. Tell them that consumer rights are being violated by these scalpers, and the administration needs to look into this. The Biden administration needs to look into this to put some stop, not to put some stop, to put the ultimate stop on the scalpers, because scalpers are also damaging our economy. Okay, people cannot run their businesses because they have to buy something that they need that's the original price. From the original price, they have to pay 1,000% on the original price, so they're losing money there too. Scalpers is the problem. That needs to be put stop. And hopefully this will reach out to, hopefully maybe President Biden will look into this even more and learn about the scalpers as well. Maybe his advisors will tell him, you know, there's other issue we got. These scalpers right now, they're just running rampant, and there's no law to stop them here in the United States. What can we do about it? Can we create a new law that will stop them to operate here, to sell the consoles in North America? What can we do about it? You know, this is a good hope. This gives me hope. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that, woohoo, great news, you know, we're going to be able to buy a console pretty soon. No, but this is breaking the ice. This is the first step. Investigating to see if there's any shady business going on, or if it's really true that they're struggling with these semiconductors. But this will also break the ice to the scalpers, hopefully. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. I'll leave a link down to this article. You guys can read it. But this is pretty much it. I read the whole thing for you. All right, so I'll see you in a live stream later on. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.